All right, everyone, welcome back. So I'm in the shop. Last night we had 2 vehicles dropped off before closing. And I always like to lead with the oil. So let's just show you this. So the boys say at 117,088, please return for an oil change. 113. So I'm gonna say they wrote a 5,000 mile sticker, right? 113, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I'm gonna say 5,000 miles. Please don't follow the 5,000 mile rule if your engine burns oil. So this oil change was recently done and it doesn't have a coolant leak. Bring to your attention here is, yeah, there's supposed to be coolant in this. So if the lubers, or not the lubers, if the boys filled the coolant reservoir up and it's empty now, that would mean that there's a pretty severe leak that I cannot find and the customer's not complaining about. What he's complaining about is his check engine lights flashing. And I did check the oil. It is a smidge low. It's not much. I'm not really concerned about that. So the point to this is, how soon into this guy's oil change where he went for maintenance would it be before his engine started overheating or blows a head gasket? Now this isn't the first one recently. This is like the 3rd vehicle I've seen with the Pep Boys oil sticker that the coolant bottles are near empty. So here what we say is, hey, Mr. Customer, snapshot, we take a picture and say, hey, it's not supposed to be empty in the reservoir. We're gonna look over the cooling system, see what's going on. And it's not uncommon for cars to consume coolant nowadays and not mix with the engine oil because they redesigned the coolant and oil passages to be away from each other. So that's why you don't usually see milk in your oil anymore, unless you blow it to smithereens. Yeah. But nowadays, the way that they move the coolant returns from the oil returns, you won't see a milky coolant system. You'll see moisture here, which is normal, but you won't see it milked to death. So I'm going to tell you, based on my experience, is that this has never been topped off, and it wasn't topped off 1,000 miles ago, because if it lost a 1/4 gallon of coolant, we would see it somewhere. Yeah. So if you think you're getting the right maintenance in certain places, you're not. So what we told the customers, hey, if we don't find any leaks, we're going to top it off, and we need to monitor your car from here on out and see what's going on. It's not uncommon for new engines today to consume oil and antifreeze by poor designs. Facts. Some engines don't do it, some engines do it, but you won't see it show up as milk inside the engine. And we said, hey, you know, if it takes a 1/4 gallon or 1/2 gallon of antifreeze, whatever the top off is, it's 10 or 20 bucks, sir. It's cheaper than an engine. Yeah. And we don't usually have, we've had one customer just say do the oil change and leave here with no coolant in his car. One. I have to pay for the coolant. If you go to AutoZone or Advanced or Acme or anywhere else, guess what you got to do? You got to buy a gallon of coolant. You're not going to just say, oh, here's 1/2 gallon or a 1/4 gallon. Yeah, so we have had one person recently that I can remember in the top of my head that just said do the oil change and nothing else. Thanks for watching.